Chapter 96. Airbnb. Morning sunlight filters as Lena stands in front of the mirror already, dressed and ready for her big day, when her phone rings. A call from Elias. Elias, without looking. Is the star of the day ready? Lena. Yes, I'm ready for the big day. Elias freezes, blushing as he looks at the screen. You look so beautiful, Lena. Lena blush, thank you. As she asks about Noel, Elias still blushing. Still getting ready. We are going to be late. He said he wants to wear a suit. Lena laughs as Tessa peeks through the door. Tessa. Are you ready, Lena? Lena immediately tells Elias goodbye. Lena. Yes, all done. Tessa. Wow, you look stunning. Lena. Thank you. As Tessa picks up her gown and gives it to her. Daniel peeking through the door. Are you guys ready yet? He sees Lena in her graduation gown. Daniel, walking in, snorts. You look like a baby owl. Dad's going to cry when he sees you. Lena, rolling eyes. Shut up, Daniel. Daniel, is that how you talk to your older brother? Remember, I graduated 3 years ago. Then their dad enters with a proud smile, holding a camera. You all look like chaos. My girl looks perfect. Lena blushes. Thank you, Dad. Then he takes a photo of them before leaving for the ceremony. At the graduation hall, the hall is packed. Elias and Noel are there seated. The dean speaks about resilience and excellence. Students sit in their rows, nervous and buzzing. Mia, leaning into Lena. Your cap is crooked. You don't want to be remembered as the lopsided top student. Lena whispers, Mia. Her name is finally called. Announcer. Top of the psychology department. Lena Hart. Cheers erupt. Her family claps wildly. Elias smiles, murmuring, you did it. Daniel shouts louder than anyone. Daniel, that's my sister. Lena walks up, receives her certificate and an award, shaking the dean's hand. She smiles, trying not to cry. After the ceremony, family photos. Outside the hall, students gather for photos. Lena takes pictures with her family, friends, and other students. Noel rushes toward Lena, carrying a small bouquet of flowers. Noel, grinning. You did it, Lena. I picked this for you. Lena, thank you, sweetheart. Elias walks up, looking calm but proud, dressed sharply, holding a bouquet of flowers. He gives it to her. Congratulations, my little graduate. You were brilliant in there. I've never been prouder. Lena, thank you, Professor. Then Daniel interrupted them. And why are you giving flowers to my little sister? Lena. This is my Elias, boyfriend. Nice to meet you. Lena told me a lot about you. Daniel. Oh, you must be the handsome boyfriend she talks about. Lena. Daniel, when did I tell you that? Noel smiling. Hi, Uncle Daniel. Lena's dad notices what is happening and steps forward. You must be? Daniel. Lena, handsome boyfriend, I told you, Dad. She's hiding someone. Tessa stepping forward. Shut up, Daniel. Elias, shaking him. Nice to meet you, sir. I'm Elias Crane. Lena's dad. Nice to meet you. I guess Lena is hiding things from me now. Lena. No, Dad. I was going to tell you soon. Noel. Smiling. Hi, Lena's dad, I'm Noel, his nephew. Her dad smiles at him. Nice to meet you, Noel. Tessa smiles at him. Hi, Noel. Elias. Steady, respectful. It's my honor to meet you, sir. Lena is extraordinary. Lena blushes furiously. Daniel mutters under his breath. Daniel, how did she even? Tessa. Shoving him lightly. Quiet. Daniel. Before you embarrass yourself more. They all laugh, breaking the tension. Then Lena, Elias, and Noel take pictures together. Chapter 97. Family dinner. That evening, the Hart family, Elias, and Noel gather at a restaurant Elias booked to celebrate Lena's big day. Noel keeps bragging about Lena to anyone who'll listen. Noel. Did you know Lena reads 2 bedtime stories, not 1? And she makes better noodles than Uncle Elias. Elias. Mock offense. Noel. Traitor. Everyone laughs. Daniel looks at Lena, smirking. Daniel. To Lena. Grinning. I still can't believe my little sister is the top graduate. Dad, admit it. You thought she'd trip on stage. Lena. Rolls her eyes. Daniel, eat your food before I feed you with my spoon. Everyone laughs. Dad. Smiling, to Elias. So Elias, what do you do? Tell me more about yourself. Lena freezes slightly. She was expecting this question, but not like this. Elias stays composed, giving her hand a reassuring rub. Elias. I'm a professor. The table falls quiet. Her dad slowly stops eating, eyes narrowing slightly as he stares at Lena. The air grows tense. Lena swallows hard, gripping her napkin. But Elias's steady touch keeps her grounded. Dad, serious tone. A professor. He looks from Elias to Lena, piecing it together. His expression shifts into concern. Dad. How old are you, Elias? Elias. 31, sir. Her dad's lips pressing into a line. The number clearly unsettles him. Lena looks at him nervously. Elias touches her hand to calm her down. Tessa. Interjecting quickly. Calm but firm. Dad, not here. This isn't the place for this conversation. And there's a child at the table. She nods toward Noel, who's busy with his juice box but looking curious. The tension diffuses slightly. Daniel, sensing an opportunity, pipes up mischievously. Daniel, trying to change the subject. You know, when Lena was little, she always cry when she eat veggies. Lena. Daniel. He chuckles, wincing but unrepentant. Tessa smiles, stepping in again. Tessa. To their dad gently. She's happy, Dad. He's been taking good care of her. That's what matters. Her father exhales slowly, still pensive. But he doesn't argue. Elias meets his gaze respectfully and gives a small nod while Lena relaxes a little. Elias. Quietly to her dad. I will take good care of her, sir. Lena smiles, nodding. The dinner continues with lighter chatter. After dinner, outside the restaurant, Lena's dad moves toward the car. Elias lingers behind, about to approach him. Elias. Sir, if I may. Dad. Cutting him off. Polite but firm. Not now. I'll speak with my daughter on the way home. He gives Elias a brief nod before walking off. Elias watches him go, his jaw tightening slightly. Then Lena walks out with Noel worried. Lena. What if he says no? Elias. Elias, gently. Remember, Lena, no matter what, I will never let you go. We are in this together. Then Daniel behind Lena as he pulls her away. Bye, Mr. Handsome. Tessa touches Elias's shoulder as she stares Lena and Daniel. Don't worry. I'm going to try to talk to my dad. Elias nod. Thank you. On their way home, Noel looks up, worried. Noel. Quietly, Uncle. Does Lena's dad hate us? Does that mean you can't marry her? Smiling softly to reassure him. Elias. Nothing's going to happen, Noel. Trust me. We're not going anywhere. Noel studies him seriously, then nods slowly, though his eyes still hold worry. Chapter 98. The house is quiet after the graduation dinner. Lena walks into the living room and notices her father sitting alone, the lamplight casting a warm but heavy glow. Lena hesitates in the doorway, then takes a deep breath and walks in. Lena. Dad, can I sit with you? He doesn't answer right away, but after a long pause, he nods slightly. Lena sits beside him, folding her hands in her lap nervously. Lena. Softly. I know you're upset, and I know it's about Elias. Her father finally looks at her, his brows furrowing. Dad, you're right. I am. Lena, I need to understand. Do you realize what you're doing? He's not just older. He's your professor. Lena's throat tightens, but she meets his gaze. Lena. Dad, he was my professor. Elias has been there for me in ways no one else has. When I felt like I couldn't handle school, he was the one making sure I ate, making sure I rested, even when he was drowning in his own responsibilities. When Noel needed someone, he trusted me. That trust changed me, Dad. It gave me a purpose I didn't even know I needed. Her voice cracks as she continues. Lena. He's not just my professor. He's my partner. My safe place. Her father sighs, his eyes troubled. Dad. But Lena, you're only just starting your life. You're young, bright, with so much ahead of you. What if this is just temporary for him? What if one day he decides you were only a chapter in his life? Tears prick Lena's eyes, but she shakes her head firmly. Lena, then he would have left me already. But he didn't. He stayed, Dad. Through everything. Through my exams, through the stress, through all the little storms I thought I couldn't survive. And I know he'll stay. Her father rubs his forehead, his expression heavy with conflict. Dad, quietly. He's 31, Lena. The same age as your sister. Doesn't that bother you? Lena reaches for his hand, squeezing it, her tears finally falling. Lena, age doesn't define love. Dad, you always taught me to look at a person's character. And Elias, he's kind. He's steady. He treats me with respect. If you could see how much he loves Noel, how much he sacrifices for him, you'd understand the kind of man he is. Her father studies her for a long moment, his lips pressed in a tight line. He looks away, his voice softer but still heavy. Dad, you're my daughter, Lena. I lost your mother, and I promised myself I'd protect you all. I can't stand the thought of you getting hurt. Lena swallows hard, her voice breaking. Lena, and I love you for that, Dad. You've always been there for me. That I always felt supported, even when it was hard for you too. But you have to trust me now. Trust the choice I'm making. He stands. Dad, you're my little girl. I don't ever want you to regret this. He heads toward his room without another word. Lena sits frozen, tears streaming silently, her body shaking with the effort of holding herself together. Her phone buzzes softly. She picks it up, her vision blurry with tears. It's a message from Elias. Text from Elias. Lena, no matter what happens, I'm here. You don't have to carry it alone. We'll face this together. I'm not leaving you. Lena, through tears. I believe you, Elias. She stares at the words, her lips trembling. Finally, a small, broken smile escapes as she whispers softly, her tears flowing freely, the reassurance anchoring her even as her heart aches. Lena sits alone in the dimly lit living room, the glow of Elias's message reflecting in her tearful eyes. Chapter 99. Midnight. Lena is asleep in her room, her pillow still damp from the tears she shed after talking to her father. The balcony. Her father stands alone, staring at an old photo. A photo of Lena's mom, his eyes glistening. Dad, whispers, what would you say if you were here? He sighs. His expression is heavy, torn between love and worry. Just then, the soft sound of footsteps breaks the silence. Tessa enters quietly. Tessa, you'll lose sleep if you keep thinking like this. He glances at her but doesn't reply, his face unreadable. Tessa stands beside him. A pause lingers between them before he finally speaks. Dad, so, you knew about Lena and that man, and you didn't try to stop it? Tessa exhales softly, nodding. Her voice is calm but steady. Tessa, I did. I thought about it, Dad. But after spending time with them, I couldn't. Elias isn't just anyone. The way he treats her, the way he sees her, it's different. He's good for her. Her father frowns, his brows furrowed. He leans forward, rubbing his palms together slowly. Dad. Good? He's older than her by nearly a decade. He's her professor, or was. What will people say? What if he hurts her? What if this is all temporary for him? Tessa gently places a hand on his shoulder. Tessa, Dad, you taught us not to judge people by age, or think about what people might say. You loved Mom, and you were 5 years older, and she was happier than anyone I knew. Her father's lips twitch into a faint smile, but it fades quickly as his voice cracks. Dad, that's different. This is more than 5 years. And Lena, she's my baby. She's still so young. He pauses, voice low. I don't want her to wake up one day regretting this. Tessa, I know you're scared, but I've watched Elias with her. He doesn't treat her like a phase or a child. He respects her. He puts her first. And you should see the way Noel looks at her. That little boy already sees her as family. Her father stays there, torn. Then, in a trembling voice, he asks, Dad, but what if he has other intentions? Tessa leans closer, firm but gentle. Tessa, then we'll be here. She won't be alone, Dad. She'll always have us. And she'll always have you. For the first time tonight, his shoulders relax slightly. His eyes glisten, but he quickly blinks the tears away. Suddenly, Daniel's voice breaks the silence as he stumbles in, yawning exaggeratedly. Daniel, unbelievable. My 2 favorite people having a secret midnight heart-to-heart without me. The only son in the family and still left out. Tragic. He plops and hugs his dad, pretending to sulk. Tessa chuckles. Tessa, you're ridiculous. Their father shakes his head with a faint laugh. Daniel grows serious for a moment, turning to his father. Daniel, Dad, I don't know Elias that well, but the short time I talked with him privately before dinner, and the way he looks at Noel and Lena, he struck me as a good man. Steady, honest. And Lena is happy, that's what matters, right? Tessa nods, smiling. He sighs, scratching the back of his neck. Daniel, she's going to be okay. But if he ever hurts her, he suddenly clenches his fists, puffing out his chest with mock bravado. Daniel, I'll break his nose myself. Tessa bursts out laughing, their dad shaking his head, torn between amusement and exasperation. A real laugh finally slips out of him. Dad, you too. Stop it. They all laugh softly, the heavy tension easing into something warm. A family trying to hold one another together, each in their own way. Upstairs, Lena sleeps, unaware her family is slowly choosing to trust her heart. Chapter 100. Morning. Airbnb. Sunlight spills through the curtains of Lena's room. She lies on her side, staring blankly at the wall. Her pillow is still damp from the tears of last night. A soft knock comes at the door, followed by the creak of it opening. Daniel, cheerful. Guess who's here, sleepyhead? Lena groans, pulling the blanket over her head. Lena, not now, Daniel. I'm not in the mood for your teasing. Daniel, teasing but softer this time. I'm serious. Your little boyfriend is here. Lena, Daniel, stop. Before she can finish, the door bursts open. Noel runs in, eyes wide and full of worry. He scrambles onto her bed, clutching her arm. Noelina, are you okay? Uncle said you were sad. Lena's heart lurches. She hugs Noel tightly. Daniel clears his throat dramatically, linking fake tears. Daniel, pretending to sob. Even the kid beat me to comforting my little sister. What a disgrace. Lena can't help but smile through her sadness. She holds Noel's cheeks. Lena, wait, if Noel's here. Her words trail off as she hears the murmur of voices downstairs. Her pulse quickens. She rushes out of the room. Living room, Lena freezes at the sight before her. Elias is kneeling in front of her father. His back is straight, his expression steady, but his hands tremble slightly on his knees. The whole room is silent except for the sound of Elias's voice. Elias, Mr. Hart, I know this may seem sudden, but please allow me to speak. Her father leans back in his chair, arms crossed, his gaze stern. Tessa sits quietly nearby, her lips pressed together, eyes hopeful. Elias, the moments I've spent with your daughter have been the best of my life. Before her, I thought my world was complete, quiet, structured, predictable. But Lena, she brought light to every corner of it. She made a dull, ordinary man feel alive again. Lena's lips tremble, her eyes already filling. Daniel sniffles loudly in the background. Daniel, whispering loudly, Oh man, I need popcorn for this. Elias glances briefly at Lena, then back to her father, his voice gaining strength. Elias, I won't lie. I tried to dismiss my feelings. I told myself it was wrong. She was my student, far too young for someone like me. I told myself she deserved someone closer to her age, someone with fewer burdens. But the truth is, even if I could go back, even if I could change my age, or rewrite our story, I would still choose Lena. 1,000 times over. I would choose her. Lena, tears spilling freely now. Elias's voice breaks slightly, but he continues. Elias, I know the difference in our ages worries you. I know my role as her professor complicates everything. But I don't care what the world says. What I care about is never letting her feel unloved. Never letting her carry her burdens alone. Her father exhales deeply, his eyes narrowing. The room is thick with silence. Dad, what if you hurt her? What if you wake up one day and realize she was just young and you were bored? Before he could finish speaking, Elias firmly, his voice low but powerful. Elias, I will never hurt her. Not in this life. Not in any other. Her father studies him, his jaw tight. Elias's eyes glisten, his hand gripping his knee until his knuckles turn white. Elias, I may not be perfect, but I promise you on everything I am. I will cherish her. I will protect her. And if you'll allow me, I'll marry her. The words hang in the air. Lena gasps softly. Her father's lips twitch, torn between emotion and resistance. Finally, he sighs heavily, his eyes softening. Her dad, you know, seeing you here like this, I can tell you're serious about her. I'm afraid you break her heart. That is my greatest fear. Elias swallows hard, shaking his head. Elias, never. Her father finally leans forward, placing a hand on Elias's shoulder. His voice is quiet but full of weight. Dad, then take care of my daughter. She's my world. Elias's composure breaks. His eyes shine with tears as he nods. Elias, I will. Always. Her father suddenly pulls him into a hug. Elias's breath shudders as he returns it. Lena, unable to hold back anymore, rushes forward, crying in his arms. Noelle runs forward, tugging his uncle's trousers as they pull him into a hug. Tessa wipes her eyes discreetly, smiling. Then Lena pulls away to hug her dad. Lena, crying. Thank you so much, Dad. Noelle crying loudly. Noelle. Uncle, don't cry. And Lena's mine too, okay? Don't forget that. The whole room bursts into laughter through tears. Daniel, however, dramatically clears his throat. Daniel touching. Really touching. But as the only son of this family, he points a finger at Elias, mock serious. Daniel, I'm counting on you. If you ever make my little sister cry, I'll personally hunt you down. Everyone laughs. Elias, smiling through tears, nods firmly. Elias understood. We'll both take care of her. Lena hugs Tessa. Lena. Thank you, sis, I know you did all this. Tessa. No. You deserve to be happy with the man you love. Lena smiles as she glances at Elias. She blushes, her heart pounding as her father speaks. Dad, smiling. Welcome to the family. Chapter 105. Later that evening, everyone is gathered around the dining table except Tessa, who left because of work. They dig into the food Elias ordered, the evening filled with warmth and joy. Noelle is eating cookies his uncle got him. Daniel is telling Elias Lena's embarrassing childhood story as they all laugh. Then suddenly bring out a gift bag he secretly sneak under the table. He smiles shyly as everyone looks at him in surprise. Elias, I thought it might be nice to celebrate properly. He hands a gift bag to Lena's dad. Elias, Dad, this is for you. Thank you. Her dad smiles, taking the gift bag. Thank you, son. That's so thoughtful of you. He smiles, then hands Daniel another gift bag. Elias. Daniel, this is for you. Daniel, smiling dramatically. For me. Really, thank you, but if it's socks, I'll cry. Elias shakes his head, smiling. Daniel, guess I'll allow you to date my sister now. Everyone bursts into laughter. Then he hands a small, carefully wrapped puzzle set to Noelle. Elias. For my partner in crime. Noel gasps immediately. Noel. For me. Uncle. You're the best. Then, whispering loudly. Don't tell Lena. But you might be my favorite person now. Lena smirks. Lena, I heard that, Noel. Finally, Elias turns to Lena. From behind his chair, he pulls out a bouquet of her favorite flowers. He holds them out gently, his eyes soft. Elias, for you. For everything you are. Lena's eyes widen. She takes the flowers, her hands trembling slightly. A smile breaks through her tears. Lena, they're beautiful. Thank you. Daniel groans loudly, looking at Noel. Daniel, look at them acting like we're not even here. Noel nods solemnly. We should form a twin alliance to stop them. They send the whole table into laughter again. Elias just shakes his head, amused. Elias, you two together are dangerous. I will give Tessa hers later. They dig into the food, the evening filled with warmth and joy. Later, as the night grows quieter, Lena slips onto the balcony. Elias follows, finding her leaning on the railing, holding the bouquet against her chest. The night is cool, the city lights glowing faintly. Lena doesn't notice Elias at first. Elias, you've been quiet. Lena, eye glistening. Lena, today felt like a dream. After everything, after all the fear and doubt. I can't believe we're here. Her voice trembles as tears slip down her cheeks. Lena, thank you, Elias. For standing by me. For loving me even when I made things hard. For being in my life. Elias turns sharply, his gaze burning into her. He gently takes her hand, shaking his head. Elias, no, Lena. Don't thank me. She looks at him, startled. His thumb brushes over her eyes softly. Elias, thank you. For walking into my life and turning it upside down. For giving meaning to days that were once empty. For reminding me that love isn't about perfection. It's about finding someone who makes the world brighter just by being in it. Her tears spill faster. She leans closer, her voice breaking. Lena. Elias. He cups her cheek, his chin resting on her head. Elias, you've given me more than I ever deserved. And I promise you, Lena, I'll spend the rest of my life making sure you never regret choosing me. Lena lets out a sob, throwing her arms around him. He holds her tightly, burying his face in her hair. Lena, I don't deserve you, Elias, whispering firmly. No, I don't deserve you. They stay like that, clinging to each other under the night sky. Inside, Daniel and Noel peek through the curtains. Daniel, whispering to Noel. Think they're crying? Noel squints. Yes, definitely. Daniel chuckles, pulling the curtain shut as they both laugh. Back at the balcony. Elias, I love you so much, Lena. Lena, I love you too, Elias. Elias meets Lena's lips. Their embrace full of quiet promises. The night feels endless, wrapped in love and certainty. Hi everyone, it's me, Noel. Uncle Elias is too serious and Lena is blushing again, so I'm sneaking in a message. First of all, thanks for loving our story. Honestly, I was the real star of this story. Don't tell Uncle Elias I said that. I mean, without me, who would make them? Hold hands, stay up late, and cook noodles together? Anyways, thanks for watching. I love y'all. Peace. If you see Lena, remind her I'm still her favorite. Not Uncle Elias. With lots of hugs, Noel. Elias, nice try, Noel. For the record, Lena already told me. We're both her favorites. But between us, I'm winning. Thanks for watching, guys.